Hello everyone, welcome back to our backyard garden. It's been a while since my last post videos. I hope you guys are doing well. But today I'm gonna make another video for you guys, um, and give you guys some kind of update on what we're doing in the garden. So as you know, I live in California, and there has been a lot of rain at the beginning of this year. So much rain, so that the soil, it's so saturated, and the soil, of course, when it's raining a lot, the soil tend to compact. Also, there's a lot of weeds going on, but I'm going to show you a little bit that in the back. But before we start that, I'm going to kind of give you a little bit of something new, a new project of mine. This is what I'm doing in the past several months. Because, like I said, in the winter, you can't grow very much of the vegetable. So I dedicate a lot of time growing some of this succulent. So here you can see I bought some of this, but I propagate them. You can see here. So succulents are related to cactus. They're pretty much similar, except that they don't have the spiny stuff. They don't have the, pricky spine that poke you. And they are very resilient. They are really tough, but at the same time they're very delicate, because once you touch some of this, it'll fall off. But they're quite tough. They don't require too much water. They okay with a lot of water as long as there's a lot of drainage in the soil. So some of this I already repotted, and then eventually I will propagate some of this. Once they grow like this, I'll propagate some more. As you can see here, I bought a lot of them. So this, I bought some of this, and I propagate using some of the offshoots to propagate some more. So I have quite a few of them now. I started out with a few, but now I'm probably going to, I don't know, hundreds. Of course, some of the leaves, you can actually just throw them on the ground and they'll grow into a new plant. All right. Now I'll make a separate video to show you guys, at least to show you guys how I do all this. Like this one, for example, we started with one single plant, and now I have literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plant. Okay. So here we have some nasturtium from last season. The seed dropped on the ground, and it's spontaneously sprouted, and then it become a beautiful flower. This is actually a pear, a tree, but it's not doing so well because it's in the pot. And here is the new foliage. So here also, back to the succulent, I make some kind of like an art piece, almost like a, what do you call it, bonsai kind of type. Okay, here. And then of course I have some bonsai that my kids are doing. So I think this thing been in this pot almost over 2 years. All right, so this is bonsai. And of course I have a lot of those similar to orchid, and they produce a lot of flower, and the flower lasts a very long time, 6 months. Look at that, through the winter, now even spring. And again, I've tried to propagate a lot of them. They're easy to grow. All right. And then this, remember the yellow jasmine flowers? Okay, I'm gonna propagate some more of this. And here, we have some more there. Okay. So now I'm gonna take you guys back into the backyard. Last time I made the video, I think I recall I was telling you guys that we are remodeling some of the back house, and we're not finished yet, so that's why things are very messy. Now as I mentioned, there was a lot of rain. The weed was like 2-3 feet tall. I cleaned up a little bit already, but there's so much weed, so much grass and other stuff growing. It's amazing. Okay, so all right, so here, look at this. So I need to do a lot of cleanup. I have a lot of cleanup to do. Some of this is actually last season plant. They died out and the seed dropped, and now they grow overgrown now. So, last season I had some of the lettuces here, and one of this, or that variety, I don't know what variety it is, some of like arugula and other stuff mixed in it. But these are not weed. They are some kind of mixed bowl salad. And look at, they grow like crazy. So it's the beautiful little white flowers. So I have a lot of work cut out for me. I have to clean up a lot. Some of those are weed, obviously, you can tell. The giant weed, look at it, they're almost literally 3 feet tall. I still got some fennel here, and they've been growing quite well. Look at this. All these are not weed, actually. There are some herbs, and of course Pirelli, all those herbs from last season continue to grow. All right. And of course the basil was there, the Thai basil. They're probably going to produce hundreds and thousands of little plants soon. But here, just to show you, the Pirelli was here. All those, okay, look, they start growing. They're easy to grow as long as give them a little bit of water. They grow nicely. But look at all this weed everywhere. Look at this, all the way around the house. And like I say, I haven't been out here a while to clean up the mess. All this from last season plant dried out, and I still have not cleaned up yet. Of course, some English thyme. So here, sage, still doing okay. The thyme are doing quite well. They spread everywhere. Now this is one of the grapes, black grapes variety I grow last season. So almost a year now, and this year it finally settled in and start producing a lot of offshoot. And I think we might have some flowers and maybe fruit this season. So I need to trim up some of these branches and just allow a few of the vine to come out. So hopefully it'll produce some grapes. I also amend the soil, clean up a little bit here, add some of the amendment soil to the ground, compost, and give it a little bit of fertilizer. Okay. So here in the background, those are not weed. Those are actually one of my favorite herbs, vitamin herbs. I don't know the exact name, but they are crossed between mint and Pirelli. So think about this. So this one here, the flavor is excellent, by the way. So there are like the Pirelli, like this guy, but crossed with mint, all right? And the taste is beautiful, beautiful. And I'll show you some more. They're all the way over there, but somehow the seed got over here and it's growing everywhere. This one, I think is a mulberry tree. I'm not sure. It's over 3 feet tall now. So let me, of course, this is the avocado tree, and I still got some, look at all these weeds here, and some of this are garlic. Okay, look at this. I still, like I say, I got a lot of work cut out for me. Because last year there's some personal issue I have, and I kind of went through a lot of stuff, so I couldn't make a video for you guys. But hopefully I'll restart some of the videos and continue post video for you guys. Of course, some of this are the thyme basil. They are dried out now. That guy right there, that's a pineapple, believe it or not. I mean, it has a lot of rain, so it started growing like crazy now. It's almost like 3 feet in diameter now. All right, this one I think is the papaya tree right here. Okay. So all this here were the millibar spinach. I need to clean them out. And here are on the ground here are one of my favorite herbs. That's the one I was telling you, the cross between mint and Pirelli. Look at this. There are literally hundreds and thousands of them. They're everywhere. Look at that. They're just everywhere. And of course on the trellis are some of the remnants of the bitter melon plant. So I need to, obviously I need to remove them so I can plant some new stuff. Look at this. There's so much weed here. Oh my goodness. All right. And all this is just absolutely beautiful. So all I do is just go out here and cut them like this and use them in my salad every day. And of course we have some green scallion, green onion, if you want to call them that. And they are coming to seeds. Look at this. All right. This is beautiful. So big. They're like almost 2.5 feet tall. Okay. So what else we have here? Of course, obviously we have some of the more herbs over there. And again, I need to clean out all this trellis here. There's about 25 feet of space here. I need to really focus and concentrate in cleaning up. And the grounds, the soil is quite compacted because of the rain. The moistures are good. I have a lot of drainage here. The soil here is very sandy. So I need to reamend the soil and start growing fruit, fruit variety for the season, for the spring and summer season. All right, so that's pretty much the video for today. Like I said, I have a lot of work cut out for me. I need to clean up a lot of stuff here. What is this guy? Oh, look like a fig tree, isn't it? Yeah, that's a fig. Yeah, look like that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. And once in a while I have a potato still growing out here. They'll come up eventually. Look at this, all this vine here from last season that, okay, those are bitter melon. And all this weed here, I need to really get rid of all this weed here. And then these are the herbs that I told you about. They're everywhere. The green onions are doing quite well. Look how beautiful they are. So I hope you guys are growing stuff in your garden. Don't be discouraged. Continue to grow, even though you have tiny little space. And look at this, all this construction is going on. I would continue to grow stuff. If you can't grow stuff on the ground, then I would suggest that you try it in a container. But you do need some, sunlight and good soil in order to do well in a container. Okay, so that's it for a video for today. And I'll come back to make another video, maybe dedicate to the house plant, other succulents, the cactus, the succulents that I have. I'll make another video about that one because that's my new project to do. All right, well, thank you for watching and wish you guys have a wonderful day. Happy gardening.